morning. Welcome back to A Morning. We're live this morning at Cyclelogik on Wellington. I must be really good at this biking thing because everyone else is really sweating and I'm not so much.
You're not working hard enough.
I guess I'm not. This is Ian Fraser. Good morning.
Morning.
So you've been here the whole time.
I have been working hard.
Hardcore. Tell us a little bit about Cyclelogik and what you guys are all about.
Well, we do a whole bunch of different things. So we cater to sort of the fairly serious amateur recreational triathlete and bike racer. But we do a bunch of other things too. So we have these ride and side classes that run most of the year. We do probably about 16 classes a week here. Mm-hmm. We also have a great coffee bar in the front of the store. So we have all the great...
Powered by caffeine.
Absolutely, yeah. It gets us going in the morning for sure.
Well, reading through, there's a couple owners.
Yeah, three of us, right?
Three of you. And reading through, quite the resume is on each of you. So you're bringing a lot of experience to the table here. Yeah,
we've been doing this sort of thing for a long time, all of us. And we like to pad the resumes, though, to make it look better than it is, maybe.
But you've been cycling, you've been all over the world doing this.
I have been, yeah. And now I just mostly stay in Ottawa and do this here, so, yeah.
So the particular class that we're in right now, 6:30 to 7:30,
That's
so
right.
an hour. You're working hard the whole time, but it's all levels. I can join a class
Absolutely.
like this.
What's really interesting about being in this neighborhood, and also with all the other things that we do, we get a real cross-section of people that come out and do this. So we have neighborhood people, we have fairly serious athletes, we have a little bit of everything, and everybody is able to do their own thing as we go.
Yeah.
And it's great. You just kind of look around the room and you see a bunch of different faces. It's kind
Absolutely. Well, so, I mean, some of them training for triathlon, some of them just looking to get in shape.
Yeah.
So what are the bikes explain the bikes that we're on.
So this is a fixed gear bike. So unlike your bicycle out on the road, you can't really stop pedaling. There's about a 35-pound flywheel on the front that is attached directly to the chain. So as you turn the pedals, it goes directly to that flywheel, creates some momentum. We have a little dial here to add some resistance.
Yeah, mine's on really low right now.
Yeah. The instructor kind of cheats a little bit sometimes, and
It's Alistair, one of the owners teaching the class.
And it's a very smooth ride. It's a very stable ride. You're able to simulate climbing up hills by standing out of the saddle as well. And it has a really nice, smooth feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we were talking earlier about just the technology with the bikes, and we're going to take a look at some of them later because obviously you sell them here as well.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's really come a long way.
It has. When you sit back and think, when you work in that environment every day, you don't really notice it, but when you sit back and think about what we were riding 10 years ago or 20 years ago, so different.
Yeah,
so different.
We saw a lot of hardcore bikers out there all this winter going through the snow when we had the bus strike. So people didn't really have a choice, but now that the nicer weather's here, you also do something called the Saturday morning ride.
We do.
It's a feared ride, I hear.
It's often feared, misunderstood. We do a group ride on Saturday morning starting at 8 o'clock, and it actually breaks up into 2 or 3 different ability level groups. It has a very organic feel to it.
Yeah.
Depending on the Saturday, we'll get anywhere from 30 to 120 people out.
And how far do you go?
We go about 80 kilometers. We go out through Carp, through Canada, and come back short.
Yeah, short. Just a little country drive.
That's right, yeah.
80K. Well, so that's for the hardcore cyclists, for sure.
Yeah, it's fun, though. Really good time.
Okay, so lots more to come this morning from Cyclelogik. We're going to talk about bike fitting, how important that is.
Yep.
The coaching and the testing that you can do here as well.
Right.
And we're going to get some caffeine, because it's powered by caffeine here at Cyclelogik. That's all coming up. Stay with us from Wellington. I'm on the bike. I'm going to go to the end of the class. I really am. We'll see you soon.